Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We're back on Honeydew Farms XL. I got quite a number of things to do today. I finished off picking up the straw off of the 3 fields that we were working on. Oh my god, I guess it's time for a bath. We finished this one. We finished this field over here. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I have to share the pain. This one's got finished. And this little bitty one over here got finished. And I swear, I worked for 2 hours real time getting all this straw picked up. I just sat and watched videos while I did it, but it took me 2 hours. I got up about 8 o'clock. I started working. By 10 o'clock, I had finished. It was just torture picking up all that straw. Now, let me show you what I got. Oh boy, I'm exhausted. Let's see here. What do we have in straw? I'm hoping not to do any more straw. It was just amazing how much there was. Okay, so this is straw right here. We've got 4 million. Yeah, we got almost 5 million. And that's the limit. That's the limit. So very little bit more, 200,000 more, and I'm at the limit of my storage capacity. That is quite a bit of straw. I don't think I need any more. All right, so the other thing I did is I told you I was going to, in the off bit here, I did cut some more grass down here. I just cut this around the farm down here. And I did happen to go, there was a little strip here, so I took it all the way around. So this little strip goes all the way around this field right here. Now, this field here needs fertilizer before the soybeans are ready. And this one down here is ready to go, I believe. Let's see. That one's ready to harvest, but what other one? There was another one, the potatoes, I think. I think the potatoes need more fertilizer. Let me check. This one's got half fertilizer. Oh, okay. Part of the field needs fertilizing. Part of it does not. Because if you remember, I screwed up and fertilized it twice. So let's get the fertilizer rig. I think it's sitting over here at the tank. So we've got, what do we have to do? Okay, so we've got fertilizing to do. We've got to pick up that hay. We got to do some plowing, maybe? I know we've got some liming to do. Let me check the plowing. This one doesn't say it needs plowing. Let me double check what needs plowing here. Okay, soil composition right here. Blah, 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 blah. Needs plowing. Let's turn all this other stuff off. And just see if there's anything. Alright, it doesn't show that anything needs plowing. Right? So it does show that we need weeding. This all needs weeding. That's already been weeded. What the hell? Fertilized. That one's fertilized. This one needs to be fertilized. Why does it not show that this one does? Well, okay, it does when I take the weeding off. Alright, so that full fertilization there, but we need to finish these two up. So yeah, wait, yeah, we're okay. So let's turn the stuff back on here. Oh, and that one needs liming. So I can get the liming going there, but these can just be seeded. These two big ones right here. So let's get, let's try to get organized. First of all, let's get a combine out. I'm going to put 2 combines out on that field. And these guys can be working while I'm doing other things. And then, obviously, the grass that needs to be picked up is going to be me doing that manually. So I want to get some other stuff going. So I can get this guy going. I can get a plow working. I can get the lime guy working. Those could all be hired out. But the fertilizing, that can be hired out. But I have to pick up the grass manually. So now, what is this? What is this that we're getting ready to pick up? It's canola, so we don't have to worry about the windrow because there won't be any. All right, so let's get this guy hired. Okay, he's on the way. It is Kevin's stall. Whoop. We'll get the International down there, the Case International, and they can double up on that and get it over with. I'm going to try to get the most I can get done today. So I'm trying to be efficient for a change. And see if we get this done. Now the potato field, I'm going to probably have to do most of that manually because part of it is already... Now wait a minute. I know what I can do. Alright, let's see if this works. My thinking here. Hang on, let me get this started. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Right, there he goes. That is Jonathan Girth. Now, I want to get the spraying going because, let's finish filling it up. Alright, I want to get the spraying going because the fields that need spraying, I want to get done before something happens that they ripen. Now, I want to get this last fertilization in. Now, the one I'm worried about is the potatoes because I got part of the field. Now, I'm thinking that what I did was I seeded it north to south. I'm going to spray it east to west because if there's places that already are seeded or sprayed, I might be able to see it. Here's what I'm thinking. If I go up and down the way I planted it, wait a minute. I planted it sideways, didn't I? I can't remember. I think if I go this way, if I go this way, when it gets down here, if part of it needs spraying, it'll go right over this part here. I'm going to try it and see. Because if I go this way, it's going to get to this part that's already been sprayed, and it's going to turn around and go back. And it's not going to get this down here. That's what I'm thinking. So let me try it. See if it works out that way. By the by, I did go in and work on this Rubicon. I had noticed that when I'm driving the Rubicon, the brakes take forever to grab a hold. And so I beefed the brakes up a little bit. Let me just test it. I haven't tested it since I did that. Okay, let me throw some brakes on. Yeah, that's much better. Before, it would go at least 2 to 3 times further before it stopped than it is now. I just kind of doubled the brake. Well, actually not. The brakes were set at 14. I put it at 24. So, all right, here we go. Let's see how this guy does. In the meantime, let's get the plow out there. That's the seeder. God, I gotta wash some equipment. It's so dirty. Okay, there's the plow. No, wait. We decided we didn't need the plow, didn't we? Never mind. Okay, we do need to start seeding, but let me get... is that the fence? No, that's the Lamborghini. That's the JCB. That's the truck. Too much equipment. Hey, too much equipment. Is that the fence? Yeah, that's the fence. Okay, I want this. Because that's the one I was using to pull the lime machine, which is where? There it is. Actually, I think it's the John Deere that was pulling the lime, but that's okay. We'll do it. Oh, I want this. Never mind. I want this one to pick up the grass because it's got more power. It's the John Deere that I want. Alright, it's the John Deere that I want. Also today I need to purchase a front end loader. If I look at the animals are doing just fine, but they're getting dirty. They're only 54% clean here. The cattle are 47. They're starting to get dirty. The sheep are fine, perfectly fine, the sheep are. The pigs are really bad. Dirty pigs. And the horses don't matter, they don't get dirty. Horses don't get dirty. They don't need a lot of stuff. Why, I don't know. Just the way it is. But again, for me to do the cleaning of the animals, I need to do that manually. So let's get some of these things that I can hire a worker to help me out with. Trying to be efficient. This thing's empty. We'll fill it up. I should have leased the header and the other windrower because I'm not going to be doing hay that much. All right, let's fill that up. In the meantime, let's get the seeder. Oh, go pick up some. We're going to pick up some canola. So, oh God, I can't talk. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. Originally, I thought I was going to purchase a front end loader for a tractor, but I really think I'm going to get one of those little Bobcats because the cattle, you're talking fine tuning, picking up of feed, and you're not talking load after load after load. A little Bobcat should do it just fine. All right, looks like our lime machine is full. So I'll get these guys back to work, and then I'll go grab the lime machine. There's been a lot of weight on that. You see that combine rise as it was emptying out? Canola must be heavy. All right, there goes Jonathan. Let's get Kevin taken care of here. Get him started. It's like having a drone taking these videos. Uh-oh, what happened? It stopped. It stopped. Why did it stop? What? Why did it stop? Why is it not dumping? There it goes. Why is it stopping? I'm at a loss for words here. Why is it not filling up? Well, there's nothing in that rear trailer. Why is it not? That's odd. It acts like it wants to, and it acts like it's got something in it that... How do I get stuck? How is this thing getting stuck? Just going... He's turning too sharp. I think what's happening is turning too sharp, and the truck is flipping up on two wheels and not getting traction. What in the world is going on that it won't take that? Do I need to switch trailers or something? See, it starts to do it, and then it stops. What the heck? I don't know what's happening. It's acting like there's something in that rear trailer and it doesn't want to put it in. What is this? Now that is just freaking weird. Well, it started to put it in, now it's not putting it in again. I don't understand. Now there it went again. That's just, I don't know what to say. It's just not right. Well, that's wasting my time. Come on. Alright, I'm going to let that other guy go, and we'll get back here in a minute here. I think this grass here can be cut, but I might wait until the next day. It's already 1800, so it's already 6 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening, early evening. And which one needed to be lined? I think this one. Alright, let's see if this is the one. Yeah, this one needs lining. Alright, so we got Alan Green doing the lime job for us. This guy, I don't know what's going on. Let's see how that field did. Let's see how we did on that field. I was already on it, wasn't I? Yeah, it did. It did what I wanted it to do, so that's done. Now I need to do the field 7. Okay, so let's do field 7 here. I'm going sideways again. Worked okay last time. Okay, it's not letting me. Am I in the wrong field? What's happening? It says it needs fertilizing, but it won't let me hire a worker. Well, that's crazy. Oh, you know what? It looks like it did fertilize part of it. Let me take this weedy. No, it didn't. Okay, I know why. It's not in the proper growth stage. Alright, that's what's wrong. It needs to be in the next growth stage. Yeah, the soybeans haven't grown enough. So I need to wait for the next growth stage here. In the meantime, oh geez. Get the truck out of the way. So much for my efficiency. Come on, truck. You can do it. Well, he's almost full. So I could wait. I wait till he gets full, then I'll just make one trip back. Get this guy out of the way here. Okay, so look, part of this field is coming up right here. That's freaking me out, why I can't get the canola out of that. Look at that, dumps just fine. Weird. That's just weird. I just don't know what to think about that. All right, well, I'm again wasting time when I thought I was going to be efficient. Let's go ahead and get this guy filled up and ready to seed before I run out of daylight. Got some fertilizer here. Start this guy back to the farm while I'm waiting. Okay, I knew it would tell me when it was done, but come on. See what I think's happening? When I turn too sharp, that thing leans and it loses traction on the drive wheels. I have to be careful not to turn too wide because he tips over. Look at that. See? That's not good. I had a comment today about somebody that said they started to watch the videos, but they liked the video as far as my work on it, but they didn't like the game because they thought they got ripped off. The game just doesn't seem to be any different than FS17. And I know that it is, but it's not apparent that it is. What do I mean by that? Well, okay, I know that they've worked on the internals. The fact that we can see the truck weaving and bobbing like that, the terrain of the land. There's graphical issues. They've worked on the AI. They've done a lot of stuff internally that aren't readily apparent when you just watch the game or if you play the game. If you play the game and think about it, you'll notice that there's differences between FS17 and FS19. They're subtle, but you will notice them if you pay attention. If you're just leisurely playing, casually playing, it just doesn't seem like anything's different. So what I would suggest to Giant is the next time they want to make a new game and make it seem like it's different, give us something different. They gave us horses. Okay. Give us more so that it truly looks like it's a better game than what we already had. And, you know, give us some better farms instead of these cheap farms that they give us. These little bitty farms that, you know, don't have anything in it, on it. There's no production. There's no... There is an economy in the fact that if you sell canola, for example, the price will drop at the place where you're selling it. So there is an economy, but there's not any production for the economy. All you can do, basically, is grow crops, harvest them, and sell them. That's basically it. There's no sugar factories for the beets and the cane. There's no flour mills. There's nothing like that. They give us logging and now horse breeding, okay? And the horse breeding's minimal. So the appearance is that the game is identical to FS17, when in reality there are some differences that are just very subtle, and they're not readily apparent. And so that's my suggestion to Giant. Give us something that's completely different. You know, that is apparent that it's completely different. Uh-oh. You can't just have the same game, give us different equipment, new equipment, say it's a new game. It would maybe be a DLC if you get new equipment, but it's not a new game. And again, I don't want to take anything away from Giant. There are some things they did that are different, but why is this not unloading? There it goes. Now it's not. There it is. Alright. Well, at least I can get rid of my crop here. I don't know why it wouldn't go in the truck. It didn't make any sense. Let's get back to this guy and move it along so we can get some seeds. If you remember when I first started playing Farm Sim 19, I made mention, very, very first episode or two, I said that, you know, if you were to come in and if I were to take the HUD away here so that you couldn't see the HUD, because they did improve the HUD. They've changed it. Well, whether it's an improvement, I don't know, but it's different. So I could look at this and say, this is 19. Then I could look at the game's HUD in 17 and say, well, that's 17. If I took the HUD away, you'd be hard-pressed to tell me whether I was playing 19 or 17, if you were a casual player and just glancing at it. Now I got to decide what to plant. Let's see what I'm looking at here as far as crops. Crops. Okay, we've got some wheat, a little bit. We've got more barley than wheat. We got about close to 2 million. Well, 1.75 million. We've got a little bit of oats. Don't need oats for much though, just the cattle. Look, we've got canola up the ding dang, and we've got some sunflower seeds, soybeans and corn. Let's do some soybeans and some corn. I'll do corn on this one, I guess. Corn. There we go. All right, Daryl Walker's doing some corn for us. He's almost done. I don't think this guy's ready yet. We still need to get a better, or a new growth stage here. That's the weeder, that's the potato guy. Don't need him right now, although he's just sitting here in the way. I could put him away, I guess. Get him undercover here. Under cover of darkness. The mower I'm going to use over yonder, but don't need this guy. Yeah, he's not really in the way though, is he? Alright, he can be put away. And I still have one combine out in the field. Alright, what was I going to do next? Got that going. The lime guy should be done. He is. We're going to have tons of canola because that's a canola field to the left of me there. I need to pick up the grass. We'll work on that here in a minute. Let's move this guy. I think I'm going to put a pressure washer right there on the side of that barn, that green barn there. So let's do that right now while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to have a way to clean these machines. Let's just set it right here somewhere. Okay, we're looking at placeables. Miscellaneous? Was it in miscellaneous? Yes, it was. Uh-oh, I can't see. Let's spin this guy around. Put him right in the middle here. And turn him sideways there. There, works for me. Okay, now let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Got to get this guy back. That'll clear the fields out. Then I'm gonna grab my quicker picker upper. And pick up some grass. Also, I did mention that I was going to purchase a little Bobcat for picking up the food that's not being picked up. That's still a mystery why that wouldn't pick up take my canola. I don't understand. Too late now, but we'll work on it. See if it happens again. Let me get over here and buy a Bobcat skid loader. Okay, I don't want that one. I just want this little one here, I suppose. Isn't there a different one though? Huh. That doesn't look that little. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. It's little. But let me make sure that I'm getting the right thing. There's a miscellaneous thing. Yeah, that is going to be handy for picking up pallets and stuff. But I don't need it for what I'm doing here. So, wheel loader. That's a wheel loader. Telehandler. Okay. Just checking here. Just checking. All right. That's what I want right there is this little Bobcat doodle. Right there. I'm going to buy that. And then I'm going to need a bucket for it. Where would I find a bucket? Bucket, bucket, bucket. Skid loader. There's a bucket. Right. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with this truck. I'll keep it for now because if I sell it, I'm not going to get money for it. Oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was. Holy smokes. I look like a giant sitting in that little thing. Really, seriously, this looks like a lawnmower. See how fast we can get back to the farm. I bet this thing spins out. Oh, he's slow. He doesn't need to be fast. I'm just saying that he's slow. Come on, TARDIS. Get me home. Wait, we don't have TARDIS. A lot quieter on the inside. Just kind of like TARDIS. Quieter on the inside. Bucket Man. Bucket Man. Sounds like a song. Wrote a song about it. Go like this. Just kidding. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with that straw. As I said, I don't need to do any more straw. So I think I'm just not even going to cut the straw. Now, I could continue making straw on the fields and selling it. But literally, I already mentioned at the first of the episode, it took me 2 real-life hours to pick up all that straw. And that is using that quicker picker-upper that saved me half the time because I can do 2 rows at a time. So even at that, it took me almost 2 hours or 2 hours, literally, to pick that stuff up. Is it worth it? No, I don't think it is. Just to sell it. Just to sell it. So I'm going to probably sell half of what I've got in storage because I don't need 5 million liters of straw to put in the animal bins. I would need it if somebody comes up with a mixing machine and I start mixing feed. I would need some straw, but not that much. And even so, all I have to do is turn the thing swather back on when I'm doing grain, and I've got more straw. So it's not a big deal. It's easy to get, but it's a pain in the ass. And to me, it's not worth doing it just to sell it. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Is it me or is this bucket extra big for this little bitty thing? Did I put it down too low? I think I did. It's dragging a little bit. Wow, it picked it up like a vacuum cleaner. You know, I've watched some bad movies and some and some silly movies in my time, but I watched a movie last night that I wish I could get the 2 hours back. I'm usually pretty easily entertained and can get some entertainment out of a movie. It's rarely I don't think, oh gosh, I wish I had that 2 hours back. Normally, I at least get enough entertainment out of it that it was worth my time to watch it. The movie was called, what the hell was the name of it? Downsizing with Matt Damon. It was the stupidest movie, the dumbest movie. It wasn't even stupid. It was just worthless to watch. It was painful. It was just so bad. Throughout the movie, you really didn't know what the hell point they were trying to prove, if any. And it was so slow and draggy, and, you know, you couldn't even say it was good science fiction. It was bad movie. Now I know why Paramount's going bankrupt. They keep putting these bad movies out. They did a remake of Ben-Hur. They've been screwing up the Star Trek movies, and it's just a mess. All right, let me get a decent angle there. Let's see what I'm doing. Let's see if this will do it. I'm still above the ground a little bit, but it should do it. This actually isn't too bad. It's a pain and a half you have to do it. Pain in the ass you have to do it, but it's not really that bad. It's not new, Cal. It's not new. It's the stuff you've already slobbered on. Cal thinks it's new food. New feed. Tisn't new. Wow, the pigs really do make a mess, don't they? You guys are pigs. Uh-oh. I didn't go low enough, maybe? It's still too high off the ground. There we go. I did it one time. I just dumped it right back on the ground again. I didn't get it. Thought I was over the trough and I wasn't. Dumped it all over the ground. There we go. Alrighty. So that little job's done. Or do the sheep make it? No, the sheep make a mess too, don't they? Although they hadn't made a mess. And you know what? I'm not going to get to the grass today. Literally, I'm not. I'm not going to get to the grass. Yeah, they haven't really made a mess yet, so let's just park this. They're going to be the next on the list just because. All right, let's run around and see what's going on. He's almost done. Uh-oh. Did that leave straw on the ground? It did. It did. It seeds, but it doesn't cultivate. Oh, no, that's why. All right, I'm going to have to run. Well, I didn't realize I left straw on the ground. All right, let's... Oh, shoot, I took out the stop sign. All right, we're going to tidy this up a little bit. I keep forgetting that I should be doing... oh, don't get stuck. No, no, no. Come on. Don't get stuck. I keep forgetting that I should be doing headlands. Yeah, I keep slipping my mind that I should be doing headlands. So, with that, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Like I said, I'm not going to get to this picking up the grass. That'll be the first thing I do in the next episode, hopefully. Anyway, I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you back on the farm in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.